Like few, been able to grace this cover. So it's truly an honor.
Good God! Oh my God! Oh my God, chat. We got a logo, chat. Logo Jordan in the building. Let's go.
What are some of your favorite modes in 2K?
I am huge on my career. Like, I play my career all the time. When my little cousins come over, we play just play mode, and I am not a believer in letting little kids win. So like my little cousin DJ, he gets mad at me all the time because I beat him.
I know you have some favorite teams, some favorite players. Tell me about those.
I have teams that I love depending on, the season.
Are you a fair weather fan?
Yes, I
or
am.
no,
Yes,
what
I
do they
am.
call them? They call them
I'm a bandwagon. I'm a proud bandwagon.
Chicago, Illinois, the location for the Cavaliers. A player who always Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll...
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Okoro out there with Kevin Love. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bulls, we've got Williams. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Hayes. Seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because you're still thinking you can be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
Ravira, a three-pointer off the mark.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Nevsky. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, the ability to read the defense. Junior doing a nice job setting the open guy up.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Randolph has checked in. Here's Winston. He's coming off a 13-point game against Atlanta.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Allen up top. Passes to Junior. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 4. The pass to Winston. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And Junior throws it down.
How about the anticipation by Junior? Exploits the opening to start a successful transition opportunity.
Winston the pass to Cannon. Winston's shot is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. The 19-foot shot. They get it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Nevsky. No good on the last second attempt there. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Bulls lead by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Colin Sexton, and it's Tate in at the small forward. Sexton on the wing, 6 to shoot.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Here's Rivera. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Sexton. Tate the pass to Terry. He nails it, and we're tied up. Terry's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Cavs.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind. .129 left in the first half. Pass to Sexton. Now Garland. Here's Allen, and Allen slams it in.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jarrett Allen.
Williams passes to Rivera. Over Garland. And again, Chicago. No good. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Okoro kicks to Sexton. Pass to Okoro. Back to Sexton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. It's deflected and stolen by Sexton. To the wing on the left. The wide open look here for Garland. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Markkanen trying to break loose. Williams, that's good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Van Vliet against Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Cleveland ahead. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. They've got Junior. He's out there with Allen, and it's Randolph in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Cannon. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Allen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Okoro kicks to Terry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Free throw, good, Terry. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Tate the pass to Cannon. Here's Okoro from downtown. Drops in the tray. Okoro's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Junior kicks to Randolph. We've got 1:18 left here in the 3rd quarter. And that one's good, Junior.
Well, defender tries to give Junior a little bit of trouble, but this guy's got the physical response and scores anyway.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. Passes it to Rivera. Allen surveying the D. Just 3 to shoot. Launches a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. 34 seconds left in the 3rd. Out to the right wing. Garland with it. He's against Allen. Offensive rebound. Shot by Terry, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Fires for 3. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Junior. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Winston, no good. That concludes the 3rd quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Bulls lead by 1. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that
35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Allen right side. Rivera. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up.
And not backing down from the physical defense Junior embraces taking on these challenges.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. So he gets them both.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
Yeah, I think the focus has to be on their next game at this point.
Leaps for it, and stolen by Junior. And here they go, and Junior throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Windler with the bucket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
5 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Junior, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
And he can't hit the second.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our
Bandwagon, I really am.
This is a tough question, but who's the best my player of all time?
We all are. Freak.
I'm being selfish.
It's been fun. I mean, we'll just
Don't be diplomatic. I know you can say it. All of us, man. I mean,
is
down
diplomatic.
to the OG, down to the best Chase.
How are you doing?
Hey, man, ATM money whenever you need it. I'm in the building. I'm happy to be here.
What was the first thought that went through your head when they gave you the call to come back in this epic storyline?
The first thought was me. They sure they called the right person. But you know what, man? It's just really been an honor. I have to pinch myself every day, and I'm thankful.
You said that you might rap or sing.
Me and you sing?
I could sing too.
All right, well, why don't you sing?
Okay, so we've got some topics. Barbecue chicken.
Yes.
Any songs?
Hi, and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, even though starters are
David Aldridge, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Fred VanVleet. He's out there with Randall. Then it's Williams. And it's Satoransky in at the point guard position. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Mannion. and it's Banks in at the 2 spot. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line. They give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Chicago making a switch here. Randolph has checked in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim. Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's Stanley, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And it's sent back by Turner. Simons surveying the D. Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Allen against Brogdon. Here's Allen. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Junior. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
There's no shortage of grip to Junior's game. He gets his elbows dirty. He'll come right at you and force you into mistakes.
Ken Burge has checked in for Chicago.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Pacers leading by 3. Stanley, the pass to Turner. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Over in the corner, Allen. Feeds to Junior. Markkanen trying to break loose. And it's Junior missing. Indiana's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And it's Simons missing. And it's Randolph with the ball for Chicago. Shoots the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Man, you see.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Pacers, Turner is out there with Matthews. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Simons in at the point. The shot's good.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Simons, the pass to Stanley. Here's Simons, defended by Rivera. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. Mannion comes in for Anfernee Simons. And a change for the Bulls. Van Vliet's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile. The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Markkanen comes in for Randall. And Junior subbed in for Satoransky. That free throw good from Hayes.
and they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pacers trail by 9. Mannion the pass to Thibault. Now here's Mannion. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play, and the layup is good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 10. He kicks to Markkanen. Baseline jumper. It's so no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that.
Or wraps.
Barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken?
No. Why don't you try?
Okay.
Give me a beat.
Barbecue chicken. Like my Micken. Oh, okay. It's a part of the fickin'. Oh, but you tricking.
Oh, thank you.
Cause you.
Oh, you just made my day.
You cooking it in the kitchen.
Hey,
we're gonna put these in the bloopers. It's not going the regular interview.
So it's going on
no.
Interview. Put this on so you can have a disguise. So, hey, that's the girl that rhymed Micken with chicken. Mom, what?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, all eyes on the prize. Everything they've been working toward. Now it's sent it down to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Williams. Jackson Hayes is out there with Randall. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Then it's Mannion, and it's Banks in at the two-guard position. And the Pacers start off with the ball. Here's Mannion. Now the pass to Turner. His three-pointer's off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Inside, here's Randall. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Van Vliet against Banks. Just 5 to shoot. It's all in by the Bulls.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Van Vliet outside. Back to Randall. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. First quarter, just over a minute played. Chalk up 2 there. Here's Banks. Outside Matthews. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Matthews. Both free throws good from Matthews. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Williams. Outside for Randall. And the 3-ball is good. Randall's got 5.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
It's Banks with the drive and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Fred Van Vliet picks one up. For Indiana, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Randall. He's with it. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Clock at 6. Here's Saramago. Banks with a rebound.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Van Vliet kicks to Randall. Over Sabonis. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Hayes.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's Mannion. He's tightly guarded. The shot by Turner no good. The Bulls leading by 3. Randall left side. That one doesn't go. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Banks passes to Mannion. Passes it to Turner. Got a piece of it. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams outside for Randall. Second shot opportunity. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night here. Both teams will make substitutions. Free throw good from Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Nice shot by McDermott.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
Pacers trail by 4. Outside Turner. Passes it to Simons. Sinks the triple.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They trail by 1. Thybulle with the ball. Launches it. Markkanen pulls it in. Now here's Junior. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
For Indiana, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Here's Simons. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
They've got Turner. Griffin is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's McDermott, and it's Simons in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pacers trail by 3. Here's Simons. Three-pointer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now, Junior. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Banks checked in for Turner. Ken Burge is checked in for Chicago. And here is Banks. To the inside, McDermott. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for McDermott. And Indiana making a change here. Mannion's checked in. And McDermott drops them both. Junior with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Sabonis, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Matthews in for McDermott. And Chicago also making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in. Matthews against Williams. Matthews passes to Sabonis. Up and in on the layup. Sabonis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
Boy, a big body Sabonis might have range, but put him inside and let him eat.
Here's Saramago. Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Banks. Here's the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Markkanen can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 4. It's deflected.
And that's evidence that Markkanen is working on his defense, and it's critical that he does so. And blocks like this show he's making good strides.
The pass to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Chicago. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Kem Birch. And Randall subbed in for Markkanen. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Outside Matthews. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Van Vliet finds Williams. Lets the three fly. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
There's 1:34 left in the first half of the game. Van Vliet against Banks.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Rebound by the Bulls. Randall outside. Williams with a clean look, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Matthews. Can they get it? It's not going to go for him. Randall with some nice D. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Here's Saramago. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Matthews. Williams with the block. 1 second separating the shot clock and go.
My goodness.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Van Vliet against Banks. Pass to Mannion. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we'll be right back after this. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. The Bulls leading by 7. So for Chicago right now, we've got Fred Van Vliet. Julius Randle is out there with Hayes. Then it's Williams. Hayes dishes to Randle. And then Randle slams it in.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And in the pass to Banks. Knocked away. Stolen by Van Vliet. Feeds to Randle. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Outside Turner. Here's Sabonis. Rebound by Williams.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pacers trail by 11. Down low, and it's Turner finishing it off.
What athleticism from Turner, my goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. The Bulls leading by 9. Allen kicks to Birch. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Pacers. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Turner's got 5.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Chicago making a switch here. Randolph has checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Some nice passing here by Indiana, and the shot goes down. 5 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Indiana. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now, here's Junior. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. The Bulls making a switch here. Now the Pacers with it. It's been 10 unanswered points. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to McDermott. 6 on the shot clock for the lead. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. High post Allen. Back to Randolph. Allen dishes to Randolph. Allen passes to Randolph. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Randolph. Allen's got 7.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Thibault. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Count the basket.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
And how about turnover number 4 for him alone here in this quarter? He has got to do a better job.
Mannion, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. Fred Van Vliet is checked in for Chicago. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 12-3 run. Turner passes to Mannion for the tie, and he hits it to tie the game up.